Hello. Today, the thing I want to talk about is LLMs, large language models, what a lot of people refer to as AI, ChatGPT. Grok is very much in the news cycle right now. Um, but I wanted to talk to it from the perspective of someone who considers themselves pretty spiritual. Right. My job is as a campus minister. Um, I have worked in vocational ministry for a long time, and coming from a spiritual perspective, but also someone who's obviously grown up in the in a very, very rapidly accelerating technological age, and all that to say, my feelings on it. I would be lying if I'm not incredibly distrustful of specifically the way LLMs, AI, and the way the tech world seems to have moved in general. Um, it seems like just human souls aren't valued. What's valued is ruthless efficiency, absorbing as much data about each and every one of us as much as possible, and at the end, capital, making profit to continue to dominate and make more money. So this might be like a critique more on like just kind of the way that capitalism it feels like we're in later stage capitalism, um, but it goes back to what the use of technology. Now, technology has advanced in tremendous ways just within, like 100 years. You can track it down to the development of physics and development of the nuclear bomb, track it down to the advancement of the internet, what the internet became, computers, the fact that we have computers that used to fill up entire rooms not 67 years ago, and now they fit in the palm of our hands. It's profound. And there's a lot of good to it. Um, but seeing the way that AI has developed and the way that mostly companies have used it, I think in a lot of ways their hope is that AI is just a means of disenfranchising and taking power away from the workforce and filling their coffers with more billions. It's hard to not be that cynical when you look at it. I also think it's incredibly it's scary, right? I just for a kind of test run, I conversed with ChatGPT, if you want to call it that, and I asked like, what is your purpose? And it gave me three pinpoints. I think one was like tech, one was on a human level, one was something else. I don't know. So I just kind of explored it a little bit till I got disinterested in talking to it or whatever that it is, and you can see the means behind it and how, specifically in education, they're having to use LLMs. But just speaking as someone who just enjoys art, whether it's literature, whether it's paintings, drawings, animation, whatever, I have not seen a single thing that AI has produced that is worth anything, like worth a damn. It feels soulless. It feels hokey. It just doesn't feel right. It's almost the equivalent of like Uncanny Valley, but Uncanny Valley to the depths of your soul when you just know something just is soulless. So what's the purpose of it? Yeah, it comes back to my cynical view that ultimately it is to, they're using it to make money and to create more information, data. I mean, ultimately that's what the internet has become, right? The internet, it's a great essay. I'm going to put the link in. The internet used to be a place, and forgive me, it's already, I did my research. I'm going to share the link below. But it talks about how the internet itself went from being something that felt like a space, felt like something authentic, and it's quickly just been commodified and capitulated into a giant ad, a huge place with giant ads, and in that it just kind of sucks more and more. Gaming is dealing with this. A lot of the front's technology. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that we mustn't forget that we are separate from everything, that we are different from even the animals, from the trees, not to devalue them because we need them. But with AI, the irony is the thing that we created, I think some almost would seek for it to, not, well, yeah, some would seek for it to replace us. And the irony of that is that they might, the ones who think they're in control of it, they might seek to replace you and me, but one day I might replace them also. So just be aware. Think a lot of these things through. Antagonize things. Think about why we're using them. And just know that nothing can replicate the human touch. That's it. Bye.